playing safety. Is that true? I just want you to corroborate that.
Well, I mean, that was my roommate last year, and you know, things weren't going too good for him on the receiver side of the ball. You know, so I felt like, you know, just talking to him, you know, and watching him, you know, in high school, from watching his highlights, I felt like he could have came over and contributed in the secondary. So I had a talk with him, and then, you know, about a week later, he was over there on the side of the ball with us.
For like the last 10 years, it seems like when a safety goes out at Clemson, people start like crying and like there's all kinds of panic. But Robert goes out this week and it's like nobody bats an eye. You guys are still able to do what you need to do. What kind of luxury is that for you as part of that depth in the back?
I mean, that's real good, just knowing that if a starter goes out, the man who's coming in after him, he's ready to perform. I mean, and that just comes from preparation during the week, you know, and Coach B and Coach Reed pushing us, you know, even though the backup guys, they preparing like they're a starter, you know, so when someone goes down, there's no drop-off when they come in. I mean, obviously, TJ, being his first real game getting in, he had some mistakes, but he also did some good things, you know, that shows bright spots in his future.
Do you ever remember playing as much up in the box as you did this past Saturday, that close to the line of scrimmage?
I actually do. Probably last year against Syracuse, I played in the box a lot. Probably when I shouldn't have been in the box. Yeah, that would be that game. You know, my first game really coming in and playing. You know, we were calling calls where I should have been back deep, but I was so, you know, just ready to play that I was up inside the box. I actually got my first tackle on a bad assignment by me. You know, where I was playing too tight to the line. Got my first tackle like that, so it wasn't all bad.
So the key for you is just missing assignments.
Do you think that prepares you for Georgia Tech in a few weeks? Because it's a lot of the same offense. I mean, a lot of the same kind of reads.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do, because it's just the only thing different between them is Georgia Tech is on the center, they're in the shotgun. I mean, it's a lot of things where you got to be disciplined with your eyes. You got to know where your fits are and things like that. So I definitely feel like this prepared us a lot for them.
Coach Sweeney said yesterday that a couple of things that happened could come back to bite you down the road in a few weeks if you guys don't get better at that. I'm assuming, I know you're worried about Syracuse right now, but I'm assuming he's talking about maybe that game in Atlanta in a few weeks.
I know, just like, you know, a lot of teams try to beat us, you know, because they know we're an aggressive team. You know, we're aggressive in the back end. And, you know, we bite on a lot of things. So I feel like a lot of teams are going to try to beat us with, like, double moves, you know, play action, things like that. Try to get us to start looking at the wrong things and try to catch us peeking and then go over top. You know, just things like that, you know, because really Boston College's big plays were really off of just things where our eyes are going in the wrong spot. You know, they're doing double reverse passes and things like that, flea flickers and all that. So I feel like a lot of teams are going to try to attack us that way. So we just have to get better through the weeks.
Can you put into words the confidence this team's had on third downs the last 3 weeks?
Man, that all comes from, you know, winning on first down. You know, when guys have 2nd and 10, you know, and it's not 2nd and 5 and things like that, that gives us a big advantage because it shrinks their playbook. You know, they only have limited calls to go to, and Coach B has great preparation for everything. Schemes are good for going in. You know, we're watching so much film through the week that we know what's coming on third down. We know the tendencies and things like that.
When those teams like BC are forced into third and long situations they have to pass, that probably falls a lot on you guys on the back end to not allow that big play.
Yeah, it does. It falls on us, and I would say our D-line too, because our D-line, you know, they don't even like to let them get the pass off. So we don't really have too many opportunities where we got to keep them from catching the ball. They don't even like to let them get the pass off. So that kind of helps us a little bit, you know, having them up front.
Those 4 or 5 plays against North Carolina that Coach Venables wasn't so happy about. Since then, you guys are not giving up basically anything. And people who do stuff, like you mentioned, are gimmick plays. What happened that week that kind of got you guys going to keep you focused the entire game?
Coach Sweeney. Yeah, it would definitely be Coach Sweeney. You know, we can't give up cheap plays. You know, just giving up freebies. Like, you know, we gave up 2 screens that went 20+ yards for touchdowns and things like that. We just have to keep those plays to a minimum, and we'll be good. I mean, it's going to be a hard defense to score on if we don't give up those big chunk plays. And if you got to drive the field, you know, yard by yard, inch by inch, it's going to be hard to score on our defense.
going back to you pointing in the box, I know you pride yourself on being a physical player. Is it more fun to defend a pass or get an interception or blow up a running back or quarterback in the backfield?
I mean, to me, all of it is exciting to me, no matter what it is. You know, whether I'm blitzing, sacking the quarterback, or I'm playing cover 2 and I'm picking the ball off on a big play on 3rd down. I mean, all of it is exciting to me. You know, just love the game of football.
Last year, Syracuse got some big plays on you guys. Some, I think all you guys to a man were like little messes because guys weren't in the right place, they weren't fitting in the right place and all that. So y'all kind of look at that last year and say, you know, we could have had a dominant performance if it wasn't for those few plays, and maybe we can do that this year.
Yeah, definitely. I know, you know, y'all already broke down film yesterday. Already got a foot in the door and watching what those guys like to do, you know, their tendencies and things like that. So I feel like we're gonna go double check film from last year and see what we gave up, see what we can do to stop that this year. And I feel like we should be, you know, due for a dominant performance, something like that NC State.